All right, guys, I'm currently standing outside of a 2021 Honda Pilot. This is going to be the EX model. It's going to walk up here to the Maroni sticker. You guys are always welcome to pause the video right here for a quick brief of information, which we're going to go over today, of course. Up here on the top right-hand corner is going to talk about your fuel economy. You got 19 for the city, 26 for the highway with the awesome 22 combined. Down on the bottom right-hand corner is going to talk about your safety ratings. Where the vehicle is made at, Lincoln, Alabama. It's a U.S.-made product. Price point, and then the awesome long list of features, which we're going to go over today. All right, we're going to sneak here towards the front of the vehicle. As we're doing that, comes standard with 2 key fobs. Remote start comes standard. To use that remote start, you simply hit lock twice. 1, 2. Click and hold this button down below. Lights will flash down there to let you know you received it. Automatically comes on. It's going to heat and cool the car to 72 degrees while running in 10-minute intervals, and the doors will remain locked. Now, as we sneak here towards the side, all of your Honda sensing features come standard. I'm talking about your adaptive cruise control, your forward collision magnetic braking, and then your lane keep assist system. Now, you're going to have LED lights all around, your headlights, fog lights, daytime running lights, and your tail lights. So all going to be LED lights all around. You have a 3.5 V6 with a 9-speed automatic. It's going to be in here. So your LED daytime running lights are going to be right up here on the top half. It kind of wraps around this lovely chrome and snakes right and hugs into the headlight. Your chrome kind of wraps around from the daytime light to daytime running light from that point. Nice little kind of aggressive look around the fog lights. As we wrap along here along the side, you have those awesome 18-inch alloyed rims. You're going to have heated side mirrors with body color with LED turning indicators, then body colored handles. You're also going to have smart entry with this. So let's say we have the key fob here in my pocket, purse, jacket, gym bag, whatever it is. I have it here with me. Let's hit lock here a couple times. So the doors are locked. I'll walk up to it, put my hand on the handle, unlocks for you. So how cool is that? And you also have this little doohickey button right here. You hit this button, and it locks the doors as you walk away. Now you also have the walk away auto lock feature. So let's say if you shut the door, the car is off, you walk away with it, the key fob will automatically lock the doors for you. Now you cannot accidentally lock the keys in the car. So let's say it falls out of my pocket, left my jacket in there, purse, you name it. I hit the lock button here, and I shut the door. You cannot lock your keys in the car, all right? So the key fob has to be out of the car so you guys can lock it. Now we have our gas release right down below. Let's show you this awesome capless tank. You no longer have a $2 cap to argue or debate with. It's a simple slide and go. You're getting gas. You're living the dream. Now as we kind of looking around here, you do have those rear tinted windows, a little bit for privacy. And then also keep the sun from blinding everyone. And you have this nice chrome that goes around all the windows here. It's a nice, very good look. As we're going to wrap here along towards the back, you're going to have those LED taillights, just once again to make a bolder statement as you apply it onto the brakes. You have all-wheel drive badging down over there on the right-hand side. A bit of pilot badging, and then you have a multi-angle rear camera that's going to be right there. And then it's going to be a hydraulic lift gate. So you're going to have some additional cubby space on this side, and then on the other side it's going to be a little more deep going on. You're going to have a 12-volt plug-in. They have your emergency funnel right over here for your emergency gas can if you have a collapsible nozzle. Just for that, collapsible nozzle won't get stuck in the capless tank. So this whole lid right here is reversible. Okay, so let's say if you don't need all those seats down, you just put a little stuff back here. You got the nice hard surface if you want to protect carpet, which is on the other side. So if you got any like gardening tools, coolers, stuff like that, you want to protect it, there it is. If you just want that carpet, you can simply flip it around. It's a slide and go from there. All right, now let's say if you just need a little more height space, excuse me, not an issue. It's a simple slide down, it tucks right in, it's fastened, so now you have more height. Now if you need to bring these seats down, it's a simple tug on these strings all the way down, just like that. And then those seats will come down if you need some more length. Now we can just bring this right back up. And so it's a nice flat surface, not a problem, challenge accepted if you need that storage space. You got some courtesy tie downs over here, just in case you don't want things to be jumping around, damaging these hard plastics. Just kind of keep it looking nice as possible, and just make sure things are nice and secured for safety. You're going to have some additional cup holders in the back. Then adjustable vents on both sides. We'll explore a little more of that here up front. Now you are going to have a spare tire underneath the vehicle. To access that, you're going to have to pop this open and ratchet down, and then it will release that spare tire. Now to bring these up is pretty easy. As simple as a pull up, let go, then bring up the headrest. A little hard to do one-handed while holding a phone, but pretty easy. So just get it here to the point, release, and I can bring up the headrest from there. All right, let's kind of check out the back seat here. So you got power windows. You guys know all about that already. You got some additional cup holders within the door, some additional cubby space. You're going to have cloth seats. You got the premium cloth. Armrest right here with some additional cup holders. Carpet mats come standard, no additional charge. You have a squeeze bar right down under the middle seats, so you can slide these forward and back. You're going to have a tri-climate zone, so the people back here, passengers, can control their own climate. You can also lock them out if any young whippersnappers decide to argue and debate about it, with adjustable vents. Some nice pockets here. It's all about the storage life. I know these fill up pretty quick for the family vehicles. Now to access the the third row seat, you have a one-touch button right here, which illuminates in the dark. You click, push that. It's a push. And now the passengers in the back also going to have one on the back of the seat, so they have to wait for you. And you can push that and get in and out. You're going to have a third seat belt for the third row seat back over there, and then the third seat belt for the second row is going to be right up here. Once again, adjustable vents, cup holders. It's going to be a 60-40 split seat for the third row and the second row. All right. Sneak up front. You guys know about power windows, power locks. Once again, you got your window lock right here, just in case anyone is misbehaving. You can simply hit that. You have some additional cubby space up front within the door. You have your gas release right there. You can have a 10-way adjustment seat, so it goes forward, it goes back, it goes up, down, and also tilts. The front half is going to tilt the base of that, front half of that, and then the back half is going to raise and lower the seat. You got your recline forward and back, then you have your lumbar. You're also going to have your hood release right down here with your parking brake. Carpet mats once again. Now before we get into the car, you're also going to have your blind spot information system. So let's say there's a car in your blind spot, it's going to light up, and then let's say you have your turn indicator on while someone's in your blind spot, it's going to beep at it to let you know. You can totally customize that to your particular needs. Now start is still going, so to start up the vehicle you have to have your key fob here in the car, so we'll just put that down there. Now just like it says right up there, you got to put your foot down on the brake and then hit the start button, and the car is fully on. Okay, over here on the left hand side of the wheel, you guys are going to have your mirror selectors and adjustments. So you got your left and you got your right, then the D-pad so you can adjust. You have some buttons down below. You got your forward collision magnetic braking. It's going to be the top button right up here. If you ever want to shut that off, you can. And then you have your road departure. So it's on, it's off. We're going to keep that on for the next person to experience it. You have your vehicle stability assist. So if you ever get stuck in snow, mud, stuff like that, as you took on something pretty crazy, you can simply shut that off to get in and out. And you have an Econ button right here. So when I select this button, you get this nice green leaf up there to let you know it's on. And then when it's off, you won't see that green leaf. So the whole point of Econ is to give you better fuel economy. It's most effective on your highway driving. How it does that, it sacrifices AC power, acceleration power while changing the RPMs of your vehicle to give you better fuel economy. Once again, it's most effective on the highway because city doing the stop and go traffic. So you may see anywhere from 2 to 4 miles to a gallon depending on your driving habits. Now if you want to be a little more aware of that, this little white light up top is a visual coach. So what I mean by that, when you're being fuel efficient, it's going to be turning green, and when you're not being fuel efficient, it's going to be white. So it kind of gives you a nice little visual. And then from that point, on our display right up here, you can see with the current tank size, we've got 226 miles that we can go with a half tank of gas. It has a graph right below that, from 0 to 50. So it gives you a lifetime feed on your fuel economy and what you're getting at that moment. All right, so I'm going to shut that off right now. So, because once again, it sacrificed the AC power. It's pretty hot. I want to be comfortable and fuel efficient right now. So there we go. Now, over here on this stick, you're going to have your headlights. You have auto headlights. Comes automatically on between your nighttime and daytime driving. Wipers and everything are on the other side, so pull down. So as you pull more, you pull down, the faster it goes. And you have your rear wiper on a twist from there, as you can see. Now we're gonna have these awesome shift pedals right here, paddle shifters. So when the car is a sport, you can turn your automatic into a manual. You're gonna have hands-free here for your phone, so you can answer, hang up. You have voice command as well. So you'd be like, call Crazy Honda Chris. A mobile phone gives me a call and I answer all of you guys' questions. You have your volume control, your music, media stuff, everything right there between selecting it. And you also have this awesome home menu. Let's kind of thumb through and see what's all in there. So you got your trip. That was the first one we were on. Just kind of shows you your distance, your average fuel, the range you're getting with a nice little graph. You got your all-wheel drive torque. You can see what tires getting what power. Phone. You guys can read this. It's a lot of cool point of reference. A lot of people keep it on the first one, but once again, whatever suits your particular needs. Now, down in the left-hand corner, as you guys can see, it's 92 degrees. You have a nice little thermostat right down there. Now, all of your Honda sensing features, controls, everything going to be here on the right-hand side. You can tell when they're available by the green writing. So you get the ACCs, your adaptive cruise control, then you have your lane keep assist. So let's say if I like it and maybe the other person that drives doesn't, they can hit this main button right here and it totally takes it away. It's no longer available, okay? And once again, you can totally customize these to suit your particular driving habits and needs. Now, you're going to have your lane keep assist. It's going to be this button right here. So this only comes on between your highway driving, so between 45 and 90 miles an hour. So as I hit this button here, right now it's going to hollow out data lines because we're not going that certain criteria. We're not finding lines on the road with the camera's going to be up in the windshield, and we're not going the proper speed. So I got a visual saying, hey, it's not activated, it's not working right now. But let's say if it was, it'd be filled in white dotted lines. So I have that visual confirmation. So when I go out of those dotted, once I go off those lines a little bit on the highway, it will say lane departure right up here, and it will beep at me if I have that setting on, and then also brings me back and recenters me. So it's really designed just for you as you kind of go in and out of those lines. Now, excuse me. Now we're gonna have a cruise control right here. You can set your cruise control, and you can set the different speeds from this point, increase and decrease, and you have your adaptive cruise control. As we hit in this button, you can see those lines change. So more lines means further away, less lines means you're going to be closer. So let's say if we're going 35 and the car in front of us is going 30 with our adaptive cruise control on, once we hit that certain distance, it senses a car, just like that button shows. It's going to be a white car right up there to let you know. Say, hey, I found a car. It's going to slow you down to match your speed with theirs. And it also has low speed follow. So it's always nice to have that low speed follow just in case. So yeah, that's going to be a Honda sensing features from that point. Over here, we got this nice 7-inch display screen. You got your phone. You can pair up multiple phones from here, up to 6 different devices. Settings, you can totally customize all of your vehicle settings in your vehicle, like when the doors unlock, when you shut it off, all that stuff, okay? Something that also will always help up all the customers set up. You get different radio stations and all that from right here, sources. Kind of pop it all up so you guys can read that. So you have FM, AM, satellite radios, your SiriusXM. You get 3 months of that for free. After that, you have to contact them if you want to continue that. You have Bluetooth, AUX, USB, all kinds of stuff. Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. So somebody just find a random station. So the volume knob, we'll shut that off from right there. Now, you're also going to have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. So if you have an Apple phone, it's going to be great. So with these two things, what you can do is as simple as a plug and play. It would bring up like your Apple Maps, Google Maps, other compatible apps, put it right up on the screen on your touch screen while charging your device. So Apple phones, you use the simple plug and play, plug it right in here. If you have an Android phone, it's not an issue. Just download Android Auto, allow all their permissions, then we'll do the same thing from that point. It will be a plug and play. It displays right up there. You can select it. So a little bit more stuff going on over here. You got your trip, just brings it from over here to over here. kind of display up there, messages, all other kind of goodies. Now you can also adjust the brightness of this. So let's say if it bugs you during your nighttime driving, you can totally go from that point, or you can just totally shut it off from there. I like to have everything bright as possible. There we go. Now you can have all your climate control and everything right over here in the center. So it's going to be a tri-climate, so I can see what the driver, the passenger, and the rear is going to be. They can adjust from accordingly. So I just kind of push these buttons, and you can see how that kind of fixes it from there. You also have a sync button, so I have absolutely all the control, different modes. It displays it right up here as a visual. Then I have your fan speed. So yeah, this stuff is pretty much all simple, straightforward right there. You're going to have your rear, so if I want to shut that off, I can. If I want to lock them out because they're misbehaving, I hit this rear lock button. It just shows that it's locked, so no one's going to change it. And if I just want to change the back, I can totally change the back. Just hit that, it takes me back to my menu. You have your front defroster, rear defroster with your heated side mirrors, heated seats. You got 3-tier, low, medium, and high, just for the front 2 seats. Then you also have a 12-volt plug-in. Nice little tray here to put your phone and stuff at. Then you have a shift-by-wire. So this is pretty nice. So you simply have to put your foot down on the brake to shift. So right now we're in park, you can see that because of the red. And you also have a P up there for park. Now I put my foot down on the brake, push this reverse back towards us. You can see it's in green, so it's a totally different color from that point. Your multi-angle camera totally back, your multi-angle rear camera comes up right away. So down here on the bottom left-hand corner, it shows you how the camera acts, these nice little push buttons here. So the first one's gonna be a nice 180 view, so you can see a little more of your side. It'd be great when you're pulling out of a parking spot, out of the driveway, catch a little more side view action. Then you're gonna have the straight behind you view, then a straight down shot from your rear bumper view. Now the cool thing about this as well is when you turn your wheel, that changes colors to let you know you're not aligned, and also the lines turn to kind of guide you what direction you're going. Gives you a nice little visual. Then this button over here is your on or off, or your cross traffic monitoring system. So it's off, now it's on. So as I'm backing up, or as I'm in reverse, a car coming from the side as I'm backing up is going to beep out and point out what direction it's coming from. Just to give you that additional peace of mind in those parking lots. Now we're going to put this in park here. So right now I got my foot off the brake. You have to, as this is going to tell you, you have to put on your brake, push down on the brake pedal, all right, for you can shift. So as I'm driving down the road, I can't just hit park. I can't just hit, reverse from that point, and we'll put it in reverse. You have to put your foot down on the brake, get to a stop, and you can shift from there. Now your drive, and it's going to highlight green around your drive. Get a nice little drive action going up there. Hit it again, it's going to be a sport mode. As you can see, it's an S. And then the shifter pedals, and it come in play. I can shift all day from whatever I need to from that point. I'll put it back in drive. All right, we'll put it back in park here. Down over here, you have your idle stop. For 2021, you have idle stop comes standard. So the whole point of that is when you get to an idle, wait, at a drive-through, stop sign, you name it. Anytime you're idling, it's going to partially shut off the engine, make you more fuel efficient from that point, so you're not consuming gas. So that's how you improve your fuel efficient. For some reason, you don't like that for your city driving, you can simply click and hold this button here. You get this nice, beautiful orange A that comes right up there. That orange A is to let you know, hey, your idle stop is off. All right, so now anytime you turn on the car, though, you have to deactivate that every single time. They're hoping that you'll forget to save you on that fuel economy. Now you're going to have the intelligent traction management button right here. It is going to display it right up top. It's going to give you some options. The whole point of this is it's going to change up your performance driving to give you better handling in those environments. Okay, it changes how the car is going to perform. So you have a snow mode, mud, and sand. Changes how the car is going to perform for those environments. And then you're also going to have your cup holders, everything from that point. You got some additional plugins down there. You have an AUX USB 2.5 and a 12-volt plug-in. Nice little courtesy trays, a little hideaway here. Fill it up, push it out of sight, out of mind. You forget about what's on there. Close it right up. Everyone has their own armrest, so we don't have to argue, debate, have a little elbow fight. So lights here for just, you know, simply turn on or off. Place for the sunglasses, little compensation mirror so I can keep an eye on friends, pets, cargo, you name it. Nice little trim action going on here. There's a little divider between the two tones of the interior. Nice deep glove box. So fill it up, challenge accepted. All right, let's take one last look here on the outside, guys. So yeah, that's the video here for the 2021 Honda Pilot EX. If you guys have any other questions or like to share your guys' experience with the Honda Pilot, drop a comment down below. And also, guys, if you also found this video helpful at all doing your research, feel free to hit the subscribe and the like button. All right, well, thank you very much, guys, for watching. You guys enjoy your day.